What's up, guys? Dustin Yewy here, and it's that time of year again. Time for the NHL 13 Stanley Cup simulation. Now, last year, I did NHL 12 simulation of the playoffs for each round. The first round, it ended up being Chicago against Washington in the Stanley Cup Finals, and Washington won. So, obviously, that wasn't very realistic. But this year, we'll see what happens with NHL 13. So we got Chicago, Minnesota, Anaheim, Detroit, Vancouver, San Jose, St. Louis, LA, Pittsburgh, New York Islanders, Montreal, Ottawa, Washington, New York Rangers, Boston, and Toronto. So there's our playoff setup. I've gone through and I used the current rosters and I just used best lines on every team. So they do have all their better players in. I know there's probably injuries and whatnot, but like Crosby wasn't for Pittsburgh and stuff, so I figured I would just go through and best lines them all. So the current rosters with best lines. That's all I've done to make it kind of even and whatnot. So if we want to go through here, I'll just go through. So we got the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm not going to spend time and kind of go through that stuff. I'm not going to read the lines, but if you guys want to kind of look at them, because I just want to try and do this as fast as possible. Reimer Scrivens, Rangers, and then on D, and goalies, Lundqvist and Baron. Ottawa. I noticed Spezza wasn't in there, so yeah, the best lines put him in. And it's same with Carlson. Like Carlson wouldn't have been playing either. So Anderson and Leonard, the Islanders, and then on defense, and then Thomas. Oh, I guess actually I should take him out. Sorry, yeah. Tim Thomas isn't actually playing. I'm going to fix that. Because Tim Thomas isn't even playing right now, so he's just on their team. Alright. Chicago. And then in goal, we got Crawford and Emery. Emery's actually having a pretty sick year this year, but Anaheim. Where is Koivu? Koivu should probably be in there. Steckel. I don't know how that would work with Koivu in there. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time. I just best lines it, so Spizza, Oshman, and then defense or goalie. Sorry, we got Hiller and Fast. I don't know who's actually going to be starting for them. A lot of the playoff pools have Hiller, so who knows. Vancouver on D. Is Derek Roy? Yeah, Derek Roy's like third line. And then goalie, we got Luongo over Schneider. I think Schneider's actually going to play, so I'm going to put Schneider in net. St. Louis. Oh, D, we got Bomeister, Petrangelo, yada, yada, yada. Halak and Elliott. Actually, I think Elliott's been playing for the most part. Yeah, well, that's fine. They kind of split the games up, so LA. Yeah, because there's some teams like Washington. I noticed like Eric Farrell wasn't playing and stuff. Jonathan Quick and Bernier. San Jose. So yeah, all the lines were kind of funky already. So Brent Burns has been playing forward off and on, so I don't know what he's going to be playing in the playoffs. Detroit. Now, I don't think Zetterberg and Datsuk will actually play together, but it'll probably be Filppula. Defense. And goalie, we got Howard and Gustafsson. Minnesota. On D. And goalie, Backstrom and Harding. Pittsburgh, yeah, like Crosby wasn't in there at all, so Iginla, Crosby, Neal. I don't think that'll actually be the lines. I think he'll probably play with Kunitz. And maybe Dupuis. I'm not sure. Because I know it was like Dupuis, Crosby, and Kunitz are like Cook most of the year, but we'll keep him with Iginla because that might be what happens. So Martin Letang. And in goal we got Fleury and Vaucoon. Fleury will probably start, I'm assuming. Montreal. Defense, Markov, Subban, and Price and Budai. And Washington. Yeah, see, like Eric Fair wasn't even playing really, so. There's the defense. And goalie, Newverth, and Holpe. I don't know which one of them is actually going to start. I was assuming it'd be Newverth, but it's hard to say. Yeah, Bergeron wasn't in the lineup. He might be injured. There we go. But yeah, figured I'd give everyone the same chance of winning. So Toronto defense. Wait, did we already do Toronto? Yeah, we did. We actually did. I forgot what team we were on. All right. All right, so I'm going to go to Detroit. We're going to use Detroit because that's my favorite team. All right, so I'm going to sim 4 games, and then we're going to check the playoff thing. We'll look at the top stats just through this menu thing, and then I'll finish the series off. And then after that, I'll go through each team and look at the. Oh man, Detroit, you're getting kicked in the ass! Wow. Yay, Detroit won. Okay, so wow, St. Louis eliminated LA. Oh jeez. All right, playoff tree. So we got Chicago's up 3-1 on Minnesota, Anaheim's up 3-1 on Detroit, Vancouver's up 3-1 on San Jose. St. Louis is up 4-0 on LA, which is, beat LA 4-0. A little bit surprising. Pittsburgh and the Islanders are tied 2-2. Montreal's up on Ottawa 3-1. Washington's up on New York Rangers 3-1, and Boston is up on Toronto 3-1. So all the top teams are dominating right so far. I'm a little bit surprised of the Montreal and Ottawa because Montreal's kind of been on a slide lately, but all right. So we'll finish the series off here. I don't know if it's gonna take all 7, but. I'll do 6 for now. Ooh. Alright, so stop sim. Okay, so we'll pick another team now. Minnesota, Pittsburgh. Yeah, let's go with Pittsburgh now. Okay, so first round of the playoffs is done. Let's look at the playoff tree. Alright, so Chicago beat Minnesota in 5. Anaheim beat Detroit in 6. Vancouver beat San Jose in 5, and St. Louis beat LA in 4. So it's Chicago, St. Louis, Anaheim, Vancouver. So the top 4 teams all made it. In the East, Pittsburgh beat the Islanders in 6. Montreal beat Ottawa in 5, and Washington beat New York Rangers in 7, and Boston beat Toronto in 5. So a short-lived playoff run for the Maple Leafs. All the top 4 teams in the East actually made it through too. So now it's Chicago, St. Louis, Anaheim, Vancouver, Pittsburgh, Boston, and Montreal, Washington. Okay. And I'll just quickly look at the top players and whatnot. So goals and assists, Ovechkin leading the way with 8 goals. Crosby has 7. Grabner with 6. Getzlaf with 5. Assists, Backstrom has 9. Streit has 7. Malkin has 7. Letang has 6. I'll just read the top 4, but you guys can clearly see who the top players are. So I kind of expected Ovechkin would be hot in the playoffs. He just carried through. Points and wins. So Backstrom and Ovechkin both have 12. Crosby has 12. Malkin has 10. Kunitz has 9. Getzlaf with 8. Grabner with 8. Streit with 8. Newverth has 4 wins. Well, I guess actually all the top goalies pretty much have 4 wins. Save percentage, Rask, and it goes Rask, Price, Crawford, Hiller, and then goals against is Rask, Price, Crawford, Schneider. Alright. Alright, so we'll do round 2 now. So we'll do 4 games. Actually, here, one sec. I said I'd go through each team quick. Player stats, playoffs. Alright, so I'll just go through each team. So here's the leading players for each team. Crosby, Malkin, Kunitz, Letang. For Pittsburgh, Thornton, Havlat, Gomez, Burns. Ooh, Scotty Gomez leading the way. St. Louis, McDonald, Berglund, Oshie, Pietrangelo. For Toronto, Lyles, Grabowski, Lupul, Kulemin. Vancouver's Henrik Sedin, Daniel Sedin, Bieksa, Malhotra. Washington, Backstrom, Ovechkin, Erat, Like. That's the playoff total. Anaheim, Getzlaf, Perry, Ryan, Fowler. Boston, Krejci, Marchand, Bergeron, Savard. Chicago, Sharp, Hossa, Bolin, Taves. Detroit, Datsuk, Cleary, Zetterberg, Filppula. LA, Dustin Brown, Penner, Carter, Kopitar. They all had only 1 point, so that's why they probably didn't do so well. Minnesota, Parise, Bouchard, Suter, Broden. Montreal, Pacioretty, Galchenyuk, Plekanec, Eller. And the Islanders, Grabner, Straight, Tavares, Molson. New York Rangers, Richard, Stepan, Zuccarello, Clowe. Ottawa, Alfredson, Carlson, Spezza, Goncher. And then, yeah, we're back at Pittsburgh. All right, so there's your top players. Round 2, we'll sim 4 games. Ooh, Pittsburgh. Ooh, Pittsburgh lost. Pittsburgh won. Pittsburgh won again. All right, so Crosby doing pretty sick in the playoffs so far. All right, so St. Louis is up on Chicago 3-1. Vancouver is up on Anaheim 3-0. Pittsburgh is up on Boston 3-1, and Montreal is up on Washington 2-1. I should have won an extra day actually because they've only played three games in the bottom half there. Oops. Here we go. Let's just back out here. I'll just sim one more day. Okay, there we go. The bottom team. So Vancouver's up on Anaheim 3-1, and Montreal's up on Washington 3-1. So a little bit surprising that Washington isn't beating them. All right, so let's go 2 more games, see what happens here. Oh, wow. Okay, so all the teams got eliminated. All right, let's look at the playoff tree. All right, so St. Louis beat Chicago, which is very surprising. They beat them in 5. Vancouver beat Anaheim in 5. So the 3rd and 4th team made it through to the conference finals. So we got Vancouver, St. Louis. And in the East, Pittsburgh beat Boston in 5. Montreal beat Washington in 5. So it's Pittsburgh and Montreal. Montreal, the only... Sorry, I was going to say the only Canadian team, but Vancouver's in there. So that would have been a lie. Blatant lie to your face. Vancouver, St. Louis, and Pittsburgh, Montreal in the conference finals. Look at the top players here. All right, so goals and assists. Pittsburgh, Sidney Crosby with 10 goals. Ovechkin with 9. Pacioretty with 8. Neal with 7. Assists, Crosby has 10. Malkin has 10. Backstrom with 9. Letang with 9. Points and wins. Crosby has 20 points. Wow. Malkin with 16. Ovechkin with 15. Backstrom with 14. I don't know how Montreal beat Washington. That's crazy. Wins, obviously the top goalies would be Fleury, Schneider, Price, and Halak. Save percentage, Halak, Schneider, Price, Hiller. Goals against Schneider, Halak, Price, Hiller. Alright, let's look at these stats really fast. Player stats. Alright, so Pittsburgh made it through. So Crosby, Malkin, Kunitz, and Ginley, your leaders. San Jose didn't make it through. St. Louis did. Yeah, they have Backes, Oshie, McDonald, Petrolangelo. They didn't make it. Vancouver has Sedin, Edler, Sedin, Booth. So they're doing not bad. Washington, I don't know how Washington got eliminated. That's crazy. Anaheim didn't make it. Boston didn't make it. Chicago got eliminated. That's kind of surprising. Chicago wasn't doing too bad too. Same with Detroit. Man, Datsuk. Come on, guys. Montreal, there we go. Pacioretty, Gianta, Plekanec, and Galchenyuk. I think that's all the guys. I'm pretty sure that's all the teams. Yeah, that was the 4 teams. Oh no, wait. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. All right, so we got the final round here. So it's Vancouver. Oops, where are we? Yeah, Vancouver against St. Louis, Pittsburgh, and Montreal. Let's go with the 4 games here. Oh, wow. 7-1 loss. All right, playoff tree. All right, so both series, Vancouver, St. Louis, are tied at 2-2. Pittsburgh and Montreal are tied at 2-2. So both series are tied at 2-2. It's going to be interesting here. Win for Pittsburgh. A win for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh eliminates Montreal in 6. And Vancouver and St. Louis went to 7. St. Louis, oh, big upset. Stops him. Kind of surprised, actually. I thought Vancouver would make it. All right, so St. Louis beat Vancouver in 7 games to go to the Cup Finals. And in the East, Pittsburgh beat Montreal in 6 games to go to the Finals. So we got Pittsburgh and St. Louis in the Finals. Yikes. All right, let's look at the top players here. All right, so goals, we got Crosby with 12, Malkin with 10. Backes with 9. Ovechkin still sitting up there with 9. Assists, Oshie with 14. Again with 14. Crosby with 13. Petrolangelo with 11. Points, Crosby with 25, Iginla with 20, Malkin with 20, and Oshie, the lone St. Louis, with 17 in the top 4. Wins, Fleury, and Halak. Save percentage and goals against: Price, Halak, Hiller, Schneider. And then goals against: Price, Halak, Schneider, Hiller. So Price was actually having a pretty sick playoffs. But Pittsburgh just too good. Pittsburgh was just too good. All right, so let's look at the two teams. We got St. Louis against Pittsburgh here. So Pittsburgh Penguins, 17 games. Crosby has 25, Malkin has 20, Iginla has 20, and Kunitz has 17. And St. Louis has played 16 games. Oshie has 17, Backes has 16, Perron with 13, and McDonald with 11. I'm actually really surprised. I didn't think it would be these two teams. So I'm going to go in and we're just going to do a quick sim. I don't know what that just said. It said something about, I don't even know. We're going to do like the long sim for each game, see what happens in the Cup Finals. All right, so game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals at home in Pittsburgh. We'll do ×6, I guess. Let's see what happens here. Power play for St. Louis, nothing. Second period. Ooh, what's going on here? What's going on? Nobody's getting anything. Holy moly. Close series. Third period. Oh, Crosby shorthanded on Halak. Ooh, Brent Sutter. Could that be it? 2-0. Can Fleury hold on? No, Backes on Fleury. Right when I said it. Right when I said it. All right, so 2-1 win for Pittsburgh in game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, all right. Pittsburgh is up 1-0. I kind of expected Pittsburgh to get to the finals. I mean, their team is just way too good to lose, honestly. If they don't get like at least to the conference finals, I'll be surprised this year. I thought Chicago would get to the conference finals. St. Louis is a good team, but I didn't think St. Louis would knock them out in this. All right, game 2. So a little bit surprising. All right, game 2. Here we go. In Pittsburgh. Oh, I paused it apparently. ×6. So 1-0 Vitali on Halak. All right, David Perron ties it up. Ooh, Patrick Berglund on the power play. So 2 back-to-back power play goals for St. Louis. Nice. There we go. Second period. Backes on Fleury. 3-1. Ooh, they need Crosby, Malkin, or Iginla to step up. Somebody. Somebody for Pittsburgh. Your team is way too good. I know Crosby's jaw is messed up, but holy moly. 4-1. Bouwmeester on the power play. Oh my goodness. St. Louis just handling this game. Alright. 4-1 victory for St. Louis in game 2. They tie the series up in the Stanley Cup Finals. Wow, they had 3 power play goals. I think at least 3. Maybe they had 4, I don't know. Pretty sure it's 3 though. Alright, Berglund, Perron, Halak, your 3 stars. Alright. Game 3. In St. Louis. Can Pittsburgh bounce back with a win here? Ooh, big power play, nothing. Alright, second period, so 0-0. Pittsburgh outshooting them 17-7 in the first. Brendan Morrow, 1-0. Oh no. Ooh, Brent Sutter, 2-0. Pittsburgh is just pumping them with shots right now. 3-0 Dupuis. Oh my goodness. 3-0 going into the third. Wow, they're just pumping them with shots. Holy crap. Alex Steen on Fleury, 3-1. I think it's too late though. Yeah, 3-1 victory for Pittsburgh. They take the series 2-1. All right, so we're going into game 4 in St. Louis with a 2-1 series in favor of Pittsburgh. Kind of expected Pittsburgh to, I don't know. When I saw Pittsburgh St. Louis, I was like, but yeah, I didn't think it would be as close as it's been, you know. I mean, St. Louis does have a good team and all. They did bolster up their defense pretty good before the playoffs at the trade deadline. But all right, game 4. I just think Pittsburgh is too much of a powerhouse. All right, 1-0 for Pittsburgh. Kennedy on Halak. All right, come on, St. Louis. You gonna bounce back here? You gonna bounce back, St. Louis? Ooh, McDonald. Ooh. Alright, Vitale. Pittsburgh takes the lead. Oh, Kennedy again. Wow, it's like a lot of secondary scoring for Pittsburgh in this series. Crosby was really Perron there on Fleury on the power play. Crosby was really leading Pittsburgh, but he hasn't really done a whole lot in this series anyways. Perron ties it up again on the power play. Oh my god, Alex Steen, 4-3. No way. 4-3 victory for St. Louis. They tie the series up. Yeah, I don't know where Crosby's been in this series. Crosby just hasn't been anywhere. He's nowhere. Nowhere, guys. I don't know what's going on. Nowhere. Okay, come on now. I just hate the after sim. It takes so long. Once you finish the game, once you finish simming, it's like, oh, it takes forever. All right, there we go. Game 5 back in Pittsburgh. Series tied 2-2. Can Pittsburgh reclaim at home? Ooh. So far, it's a close game. Shots are back and forth the same. All right, so 10-10 after 1. Pittsburgh power play, nothing. Ooh, Chris Kunitz, no horn though. They're being really quiet about it. Like, shh, Kunitz. Kunitz scored. And then Cook with another one. So 2-0 Pittsburgh. They're playing really sound defense right now. They're looking good out there. Crosby still not on the board. All right, Douglas Murray with the open netter. That's it, 3-0. 3-0 game 5. Pittsburgh takes the lead 3-2. Oh my goodness. Can Pittsburgh take the Stanley Cup? Ooh. Can they take the Stanley Cup? I'm actually going to double check the jersey numbers, because I don't know if with the roster update, if Crosby was still captain. I'm assuming he would be, but just for the sake of checking, I want to kind of see here. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Malkin, Kunitz, Orpik. I don't think Orpik. I'm going to give it to Malk. Oh, we're going to go like that. Crosby. I kind of figured it would screw it up because I don't want to go into the sim and then have him not be the captain. So here we go. Do. Give Crosby that C back. Give it back. It'd be actually cool if by getting the C it boosted the player a little bit. Kind of like how it does in Hut. I don't know if that would be realistic or not. Alright, game 6 in St. Louis. Pittsburgh is up 3-2 in the series. Here we go. Alright. 1-0. Chris Stewart on Marc-Andre Fleury. 2-0. David Backes on Marc-Andre Fleury on the power play. 3-0. Alex Steen on Fleury. Holy moly, this might go the distance here. Alright, Iginla scores. Jerome stepping up. Alright, come on Pittsburgh. If you want to do it, you better do it now. You got the momentum of St. Louis. Holy moly. 4-1 McDonald. Third period, can Pittsburgh do anything? They're getting like no shots. Wow, Andy McDonald, another one. 5-1. Game 6. Doesn't look like Pittsburgh wants this. They don't want the cup that much, eh? They're like, nah, maybe not today. I think they're holding off. They want to do it at home. They want to do it with home ice. All right, so 5-1 victory for St. Louis. They tie the series 3-3, force a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals of the NHL 13 Stanley Cup Sim. All right. All right, come on now. So, Game 7, wow. Didn't think it would go this far. Who will it be? Will Crosby step up finally? Will Iginla step up? Iginla scored last time. Will it be Malkin, Bacchus? Who knows? Petrolangelo? Will it be a goalie? I don't know. Maybe Fleury steps up. Maybe it's Halak. All right, 1-0 for Pittsburgh. Ooh, all right, second period. Still 1-0. Shots are ooh, tie. All right. Nickel on Fleury. Ooh, Leopold on the power play. 2-1 St. Louis. Could there be an upset? I kind of thought Pittsburgh would win this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who's it gonna be? Alright, so like I do in my GM modes, I went into the last minute here. So it's 2-1 St. Louis in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup. I don't know why Pittsburgh has an open net in their own zone. That doesn't make any sense right now. Alright, but they won the face-off. They really want to go. They really want that cup right now. Chris Kunitz walking in. Right back to Martin. Oh, big save by Halak. So, like, pretty much an all-star. Oh, Dupuis! Oh! Oh! Pittsburgh trying to tie it up here. 41.3 to go. They got all their stars on there. They got Crosby, Iginla, Malkin, Martin. I'm assuming Letang's on there, too. I didn't see him, though. Chris Kunitz. Got all their big guns. All right. Here comes the big draw. Should have put Crosby in a cage. Oh, now they don't have a goalie in that? What the hell? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so they put their goalie back in, even though they just took a draw in their own zone. I don't know why that is. Oh, Crosby fishes it out to Letang. They pull their goalie again. I don't know why he wasn't pulled, but doesn't make sense. Kunitz to Crosby. Crosby ties it up. Holy moly. 21.1 seconds to go. Sidney Crosby in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup ties it up. Finally with his 14th goal. Nice little soft hands there. Wow. Halak did not put enough attributes into his don't sit on the ass statistics. Alright. So Sidney Crosby, Sid the Kid ties it up. I'm assuming we're going to OT. I don't know how long it's going to take. So if it takes a little bit too long, I might just speed it up and kind of skip ahead to a point where we know that it's going to come. Alright, Fleury with a stop there. Alright, I'm just going to skip through the cutscene so it's not too long here. Alright, big face-off in the Pittsburgh zone. Bouwmeester. Oh, Bacchus! Oh, wow, Fleury, huge stop there. Crosby's got it. Crosby up to Kunitz 2 seconds ago. Alright, stop by Halak. So we're going into OT here. Like I said, if it takes too long, I'll just skip ahead a little bit. Alright, start of OT. Here we go. Bouwmeester dumping it in. Alright, got Paul Martin. Goes back. Oh, he's stuck on the boards there by Bacchus. Kicks it around. Bacchus in there. Gets the puck. Ooh, Fleury snags that. Gets the whistle. Alright. We got the second lines on there. Berglund versus Malkin in the draw here. Malkin with a big face-off to Niskanen. Alright. Niskanen carrying it up. Ooh, he's carrying it right in there. Holy moly. He's going to get a shot. No, he's going to take it in the corner. Ooh, nice little play back to Neal. James Neal, the or pick. 1T. No dice. Halak closes the door. Alex Steen picks it up. Is he going to get it to Berglund? No, he's going to carry it in. Alright, he carries it into the corner. Niskanen on him. Or pick. Oh! Loose puck. Fleury covers it, though. That was close. Tried to do the wraparound glitch on Marc-Andre Fleury there, but he said no dice. Alright, so we got Crosby and Bacchus lying out against each other again. Looks like there's going to be a penalty against Pittsburgh. Paul Martin, what did he get? I didn't even see a penalty there. Kind of a bad call in the Stanley Cup Final Game 7. Wow, he just fell over. That was brutal. Alright, so big power play for St. Louis. Game 7, overtime. Can they win it? Iginla with the puck, gets it out. There we go. Can Crosby get a shorty? Maybe. We'll see. Alright, Oshie with the puck. Crosby checks in, but Oshie keeps it. Leopold. Is He's already got a power play goal in this series. Ooh, Orpik, big loose puck in front. Ooh, Orpik gets it out. Dumps it down the ice. Halak misses it. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just missed the puck. Oshie carrying it. Ooh, he's carrying it right in there. Look at that. He might get a shot. Might get a shot. Ooh, big. I think that was blocked, actually. I think Orpik blocked that. Perron down low. Letang hammers him. All right, down the other way. Halak out to get it again, but again, oh, we actually got it this time. A little. Oh, Malkin. Oh, Malkin. Wow. Malkin just missed that. All right, Leopold up to Stewart. Stewart back to, or over to Backus. I thought that was Leopold. I didn't see who switched. All right, back to Oshie from the point. Letang gets it out. And he actually dumps it into his own bench. Sidney Crosby almost takes another one. I'm just kidding. Too soon. I'm not going to say it. Oh, Steen Fleury jumped out and missed it. Oh, Berglund. Oh. If there was a time for St. Louis to score, that was it. Aginla. Oh, wow. Aginla takes a big hit from Pietrangelo. Berglund over to Steen. Steen walking in there. Takes a shot. A wide shot. Pietrangelo back to Shattenkirk. McDonald off the post. Oh my goodness, off the post. Does not finish it. So close. Niskanen up to Aginla. Over to Crosby. Crosby with the puck. What's he going to do? What kind of fancy stuff's he got in his pocket? Crosby walking out. Tries the glitch goal. No dice. Crosby with the glitch goal attempt. All right. We got Backus and Malkin against each other out there. Backus with the draw. Oshie. Polak. Here we go. Polak carrying it up. Ooh, turnover to James Neal. 2-on-1. Morrow and a... Oh, wow. I'm sorry he didn't... Malkin and Morrow had a 2-on-1 there, but he didn't walk in. He just kind of took a slap shot from the slot. I kind of thought he would have walked in and dangled or something, but I guess not. Big face-off. Suter with the win. Or Sutter, sorry. Sutter Dupuis, loose puck. What's he doing? He looks like he was going to shoot, but then he didn't, and then he was thinking about it. Then he didn't again. Another penalty to Pittsburgh. Oh my goodness. Tarasenko with the puck. I don't know what he's doing. I think passes it to Leopold. Leopold's going to carry it in there. Oh, broken stick. Broke his stick. Broken stick. All right. Backus and Crosby again. Pittsburgh once again on the PK. Some stupid penalties by Pittsburgh. It might cost them. Especially like Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals. Like, who does that? All right, around the net to Pietrangelo. Over to Oshie. Carrying it in. Oh, there it is. TJ Oshie. Game 7 Stanley Cup winner. St. Louis beats Pittsburgh. Series 4-3. Wow, that was surprising. Pittsburgh just 2 bad penalties in OT, and that's what happened. Yikes. All right, I wonder who the Conn Smythe will be, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be Backus, Pietrangelo. Maybe it'll be Halak. Who knows? Doing the handshake. All right. Yeah, Halak. 1.85 goals against, 941 save percentage, 16 wins, obviously. So Halak wins the Conn Smythe Trophy. And David Backus coming to get his Stanley Cup. There he is. Yup. All right, so St. Louis wins the Stanley Cup in the first round of the NHL 13 simulation. 3 stars for Game 7. Malkin with a goal, Crosby with a goal, Halak with 41 shots and 39 saves, 951 save percentage, 1.84 goals against. I was stuttering there, sorry. So before I go into the Stanley Cup section of it, I figured I'd show you guys the stats. So here are the top players. Crosby with 27 points, Oshie with 23, Iginla with 22, Malkin with 21, Backus with 20, Kunitz with 20, David Perron with 19, and Andy McDonald with 17. So very close. A lot of Pittsburgh and St. Louis players obviously finishing the top. They obviously played the most games out of it all. Goalies, I'll just do by games played. So Fleury and Halak. Fleury 2.13, Halak 1.85. And then goals against, save percentage. Marc-Andre Fleury with a 9.276 and Halak with a 9.410. So both goalies played good, but Fleury just could not pull off the victory in the finals. All right, so there you have it. Round 1 of the NHL 13 Stanley Cup simulation. I just kind of blew into my mic there. Yeah, St. Louis takes it in 7 and wins the Stanley Cup. All right. So there's round 1, and then once round 2 starts of the playoffs, I will reset the teams and start over and see who wins. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.